Hey everybody, Dirili here. Thank you so much for joining me for another episode of Gakuen Club. Now, I had started with Saku, but after I started him, it seemed like more people are actually interested in Kamiki, so I don't know, should I deviate and do Kamiki first and then go back to Saku when I'm done, or should I kind of alternate between the two? But I thought I'd start out with Kamiki's episode today and see how the response is for that, because, yeah, Saku's first episode didn't get that much interest, it seemed like. So I'm going to test the water with Kamiki first. I mean, I will definitely read Saku still, because I want to read him, so he will get done. It's just a matter of whether or not we're going to alternate between the two, or do one or the other first. Alright, so Renji Kamiki. Chapter 1. My lovely little Itsuki lookalike. I stop my alarm clock and get out of bed. That's what I say in the morning. Where am I? Once again, waking up to that unfamiliar ceiling. Every single route. Startled momentarily by the unfamiliar room, I soon remember that this is my dorm room at the new academy that I transferred to. That's right, this is the new school I'll be going to, and I remember the events that took place yesterday. The people going in and out of the secret academy club held in the old school building. I had no idea the people who were so nice to me were involved in something like that. And now I'm stuck doing all these chores and odd jobs for them. Part of me still doesn't quite believe it. But it all really happened. Well, everything that had happened yesterday still feels like a dream. I head out to the school as soon as I finish getting ready. There's a paved path between the students' dorms and the new school building, so following the path will lead you right to the academy. I'm able to make it to the school safely without getting lost today. Ah, achievement number 1. It seems I'm here a little earlier than I need to be. What should I do to pass the time? Oh, I'm sure someone of interest will come by soon.
Oh, this is perfect.
It's my new homeroom teacher.
There's something I forgot to give you yesterday. I'm sorry, but would you mind coming with me to the teacher's lounge?
No, I don't mind. Thank you. I get the documents my teacher had forgotten to give me yesterday, and I turn to head toward class when I stop in my tracks. Wait, which way was my classroom from here again? Oh dear, terrible sense of direction, huh? I stand there in front of the door. Of course, I still haven't memorized where my classroom is exactly.
Oh, wait, aren't you the girl from yesterday?
Aren't you the guy from yesterday? It's one of the seniors that I met yesterday in front of the school gate. I think his name is... It's Kamiki, isn't it?
Oh, I'm flattered that you remember my name when we only met yesterday. But you can call me Renji.
First name basis already, huh? Oh, but...
That's what I like the girls to call me. Please.
It seems like Kamiki is used to talking to girls. Okay.
So, let me guess. You don't know how to get to your classroom from here.
That's exactly right.
Well, I could show you to your classroom if you'd like.
Oh, but...
You don't want to get lost like you did yesterday, do you?
Renji gives me a little push when he sees that I don't have a response.
Now, come on. I have to hurry or homeroom's going to start.
Yeah, I don't want to make him late too after his kind gesture. In the end, I agree to have Renji show me to my classroom. With no alternative motives, huh? Ah, it's Kamiki! Good morning, Kamiki!
Ah, good morning.
Kamiki, thank you so much for the other day.
Don't mention it. Just watch your step next time.
Oh, okay. I'll be sure to be more careful. He's so popular. It seems like every student we pass down the hallway stops to say something to Renji. What's more amazing is how he addressed each one.
Oh, I'm sorry. I haven't been a very good guide, leaving you alone so much.
Oh, please, don't worry about me. He's a very kind person to be so considerate of me. Not long after, I finally make it to my classroom with Renji's help.
Good. It seems like we made it in time for homeroom.
Thank you very much. You really saved me.
Oh, you don't need to thank me. It's only natural to help someone in need.
But it wasn't just today. You helped me yesterday as well. You really did save me.
Oh, well, you should be thanking Yuya for yesterday and not me.
Oh, I do plan on thanking Yumauka as well. But you were the one who first called out to me, so thank you very much.
You don't need to thank me. I mean, the only reason I called out to you was because...
I'm cute? Renji trails off. The reason was?
No, never mind.
Renji smiles almost evasively.
Go on, class is about to start.
Oh, good morning. What are you two doing by the door here?
Flirting?
You're really in the way.
It's the two boys I had met here in the classroom yesterday. Oh, good morning, Minakawa. Good morning, Sakai.
Ah, perfect timing. You two are in the same class, so take good care of her, okay? Well, I'll leave her in your hands then.
Oh,
And good luck on your first day.
Renji says and leaves. He left. And so begins my life here at the academy. Phew, it's finally over. By the time the last class of the day ends, I'm feeling exhausted. Class is so hard. I'll need to make sure to study. When am I going to have time to study with that club? I think to myself as I get ready to go home. Just then, one of my classmates who sits near me strikes up a conversation with me. Hey, how do you know Kamiki? Didn't you just transfer here today? Oh no, I know that the Academy Club is a secret. I got called to the teacher's lounge this morning, and I had no idea how to get to class from there, so Kamiki helped me. Oh, I see. Oh, that's Kamiki for you. He's so nice. So is Imelka. They're usually always together. Are they both really that well known? They're well known at the school. Asahi, Toma, Takizawa from our class, and the freshman Kagurozaka are also popular. Well, they're all really attractive. They're also very nice to girls. Oh, I see. So they're all players. Yeah, well, they certainly are all attractive. I take a look at the clock. A good amount of time has passed since class ended. I'm sorry, I should be going. Oh, okay, bye then. I'm going to be late for the nightclub. I say goodbye to my classmates and hurry back to my dorm. After I make it back to my dorm room, I finish getting ready and head out to the old school building. Let's see. I pass through this courtyard and turn here to get to the entrance, right? As I'm going through the directions in my mind while I head toward the old school building.
I told you that that's not acceptable.
I stop when I hear the sudden shouting from the courtyard. Who could it be at this hour? I look toward the direction of the voice curiously. I see Renji sitting on a bench there, talking on the phone. Renji? But I wonder why he's all the way out here just to make a phone call. It seems that Renji hasn't noticed that I'm here and continues to talk on his phone.
Please look into it more thoroughly. Nobody has told me anything when I've asked.
Renji says harshly over his phone. I've never seen Renji like this before. Renji's only been kind and good-natured in my experience. Yeah, but you've only known him for like a day. Or half a day, really, because it was sunset when I met him. I wonder who he's talking to. I think to myself as I'm surprised by the side of Renji I'm seeing now, when...
Well then, what exactly are you doing in a place like this, young lady?
What? When did he... Renji is standing there right in front of me, apparently finished with his phone call. Oh, I just... Oh no, what should I say?
Were you listening in on my phone call?
Not intentionally. But, you know, when you're out here in the wide open world talking for anyone to hear, it's kinda hard not to hear it. I'm sorry. I hang my head down and Renji chuckles.
It's okay. I'm not angry.
Gosh, she's so pretty. I look up after Renji says this. I'm sorry. It may have been unintentional, but I did eavesdrop on your conversation.
No, it's okay. It's my fault for being on the phone in a place like this.
Ah, glad you acknowledged that.
So let's just call it even, okay?
Renji says and looks down at his cell phone screen.
And you being here means it's already that time. You know, since we're both here, why don't we walk together?
Okay. Renji and I begin to walk together. Oh. Touchy-feely already, huh?
Oh, I almost forgot.
Renji stops suddenly. Did you forget something?
Yes, something very important.
Renji says and touches my lips with his index finger. Renji?
And what you saw here will be our little secret, okay?
Well, we didn't really see much. Of course. I won't tell anybody.
I'm relieved to hear you say that. Well, now we can go.
Okay. Was that phone call really that important to Renji?
How was your first day of school?
Renji says, changing the subject. There's so much I still haven't figured out yet. I probably shouldn't mention how much my classmates asked me about him. He probably knows all that already.
Do you want me to talk to them about taking care of you?
What? No, that's alright, I'm fine. That would only have the opposite effect.
Are you sure? Well, just come talk to me if something happens.
That too would have the wrong effect. Thank you. Renji and I continue to talk as we head toward the old school building. Time for work. Oh, so his first chapter was a little shorter. Actually, yeah, let's go ahead and read this next one with it, since that was short, and hopefully this won't be too long. So, Chapter 2. It's been a few days since I transferred. I'm finally getting used to life here at the academy. Even my job at the nightclub that I had some initial reservations about is coming along with all the help I've been receiving. I have the nightclub tonight as well, but I still have some time before I need to be there. Homeroom ended a little early, and it's still a bit too soon to be heading over to the nightclub, so I got some time to kill. But I don't have enough time to go back to my dorm. Maybe I'll take this opportunity to walk around the school. I make the decision, grab my bag, and head out of the classroom. Who will I run into out here? So, I've headed down this hallway, but now what? Just then, is that a piano? Is that coming from down there? I find myself being drawn to the music. The sound of the piano is coming from beyond this door. Such beautiful playing. But I wonder why it feels like there's some sadness in this music. I wouldn't want whoever's playing to stop. With this thought, I quietly listen to the music from the other side of the door. Suddenly, the music abruptly stops.
You don't need to stand over there. Come in.
How the heck did you know I was out here? Do you have X-ray vision? What? Is this voice... excuse me. Surprised, I opened the door to the music room. When I enter the music room, the large grand piano in the back jumps out at me. And there's Renji sitting right in front of it.
Huh, I was wondering who it was. It's you.
I'm sorry. I had some time before I needed to go to the nightclub, so I was just taking a walk when I heard the piano and I just...
It's a little romantic to think that my playing has brought you here,
Renji says and narrows his eyes playfully. Oh good, it doesn't seem like he's angry. Actually, he seems to be in a good mood. What's the song you were playing called? I feel like I've heard it before, but... I ask Renji. I'm not very knowledgeable on classical or piano music.
Oh, the song is called The Girl with Flaxen Hair.
Renji answers. He turns to the piano and begins to play again. The song that had brought me here begins to fill the music room. It's a wonderful song.
Do you like this song too?
It's the first time I've really heard it before, but your kindness really comes through the song, and I just think it's wonderful.
Well, there's no feeling behind it.
That's not what I said. What? Renji mutters and stops playing. Renji? What's the matter? Renji stands up and approaches me. He sweeps back my hair with his hand, the same hand that had been playing the piano just moments ago.
Well, there's no feeling that can come through my piano playing. It's not possible.
What could he mean? Renji says, but I'm unable to ask him about it after seeing the look of sadness on his face.
I'm sorry.
Renji apologizes and gently caresses my hair before leaving the music room. I'm sure this song must be something important and special to Renji. All I can do is watch silently as Renji leaves the music room behind. The name Renji just makes me think of Bleach. So now I think Abara Renji and Itsuki from Norn 9. The nightclub opens as usual. There are many customers here today, and the club is filled with happy voices. I wonder if Renji is okay. Even with all the chores I have to do, I can't help but be worried about Renji. I take a peek at the dining floor from the back room and see Renji playing a card game with some guests.
Oh, dear me. It seems that Lady Luck did not favor me tonight.
Renji puts down his cards in dismay, and the crowd around him erupts in cheers. I can't believe Renji lost.
It's unbelievable.
I gather from the way the guests are reacting but it's rare for Renji to lose at a card game.
Could it be that you're not feeling well today?
The one expressing this concern is none other than the guest who had beaten him at the card game.
Oh, please, do not worry, young lady. Even I have my off days like this from time to time. But I cannot forgive myself for causing a young lady to worry about me. If you would permit me, I would like to play you a song. Is there something you'd like to request?
Can it be anything?
Yes, of course, anything you'd like.
The guest thinks about it for a while before she begins to speak.
Then I choose The Girl with the Flaxen Hair.
Isn't that the song Renji played earlier? After Renji hears her request, it almost seems like he freezes for a brief instant. I thought that might make him pause. Is Renji okay? But despite my worry, Renji gallantly walks over to the piano and takes a seat.
Then I will play as you have requested.
Renji quietly begins to play. The other guests fall silent and listen to Renji's playing. He performs the song to the end with the entire club watching him. When Renji's done playing, he's showered with compliments and applause.
What a wonderful performance! Oh, I'm glad you enjoyed it. It was well worth putting in my very best.
Renji announces with a smile after he takes a look around at the surrounding crowd.
So, it is a little early, but we'll be closing the club on that note tonight.
Oh no! I wanted to hear more! Renji ignores the guest's pleas and leaves the dining hall. Renji! I call out to him as he passes me, but Renji continues on without even turning to look at me. Unable to leave it alone, I decide to chase after Renji. While I've chased after Renji, I've completely lost sight of him. I wonder where he went. I'm just really prone to getting lost in this route, apparently. I take a look around and see that the door to the unused music room is slightly ajar. Could he be... And apparently, music rooms are magnetic for me as well. I open the door and go inside. Renji is sitting in a chair by the window. He widens his eyes in surprise when he sees that I followed him here.
Why are you here?
'Cause I was worried about you. Well, I was just curious about how you were doing after you played that song.
Well, that's your only reason?
Yes. I suppose he's right that it's not much of a reason, but I can't let Renji be alone right now. And I can't really explain why, but I feel like something sounded different from when you played that song this afternoon.
Well, shoot. I didn't know you'd be able to notice that much of a difference in the sound.
Renji lets out a small sigh.
I actually didn't want to play it.
Are you talking about the girl with the flaxen hair that you just played?
Yes. It's a special song that holds a lot of meaning for me, and someone very important to me. Every time I play that song, I'm reminded of her.
Who? An old girlfriend, or your mother, or your sister? Renji gets a pained look on his face. Just looking at him hurts. I'm sorry. Oh.
Why are you the one apologizing? You've done nothing wrong.
But...
You are such a kind person.
Renji says and gently pats me on the head.
You need to be careful. If you're too nice, some bad man will get you.
What does that mean? Just as I'm about to ask that... Hey, what are you two doing in here? Kakurozaka? Kakurozaka is standing there by the doorway, having flung the door open. You're interrupting. I came looking for you because you were missing, and I catch you two on a date. Are you serious? Date? I blush at Kakurozaka's words. This isn't a date. Then what is it? You two are all alone in here flirting. How is that not a date? That's... Oh no. I can't tell him what Renji just shared with me. Anyway, as punishment for this little date, I'm going to send you and Kamiki out shopping for supplies. I told you that this isn't a date. But Kakurozaka leaves the music room after saying his piece.
Well, Renji didn't say a word the whole time.
I'm sorry. It seems like Kakurozaka got the wrong impression. I can do the shopping on my own.
Oh, like I said earlier, you've done nothing wrong. Besides, it's going to be too hard to do all that shopping by yourself.
But...
Or is it that you don't want to go anywhere with me?
No, it's nothing like that.
Then it's decided.
Renji chuckles when he sees me rendered speechless. Yep, those two fit into a video pretty nicely. Next episode will be Chapter 3. I don't know, maybe... Geez, these guys really vary in their routes, don't they? I mean, yeah, I haven't read that much. I've only really read Toma's route fully, but crazy how different these chapters are in length. Oh, do all of the guys have a really sad story, though? I wonder how long it'll take before we find out who this song is about, why it's special to him, who this girl is he's talking about, or woman. So, hope to see you in that next episode to find out more. And like I said, let me know if y'all are more interested in Renji or Saku. So, hope to see you in whichever video is next, and I'd be so grateful for any likes, comments, subscriptions, or shares with your friends to show some support. Thank you so much for joining me, and I wish you all health, happiness, and safety. Dirili signing out. Bye bye everybody.